In the game of queens and guards, one of the strategic moves is to trap your opponent to move them backwards away from the center. So this here is forming a trap where you have two reds on either side of a blue chip. Now this trap, or to form a trap, you have to have a straight line. So this would be a trap, that would be a trap, and of course that would be a trap. However, if it's not a straight line, the blue would not be in trap. Now, when forming a trap, the player moves up, traps the opponent player. The opponent next move must be moving backwards from the center. So this player could move here, or they could move here, and that constitutes their turn. Now sometimes what you'll find is what's called a double trap. That's when a player has two pieces trapped at the same time. In this case, blue would get to choose which piece they move down away from the center. And on their next turn, if the other piece is still in trap, they would have to move that piece down away from the center. If there is a queen in a double trap, the queen must go back to her throne first, and then on the next move, if this chip is still in trap, the player would have to move this piece out of trap. Sometimes in trapping situations, you'll find a piece is in trap, but this piece is not able to move down because the outer rim is blocked. In this case, blue gets to choose any piece they'd like to move, take a regular turn, and then red will get their turn. Now if red moves out of the way and opens up, blue on their next turn would have to move that piece back down. As stated earlier, whenever a queen is in a trap, the queen must always go back to her throne, no matter where she's at on the board. A queen can also be used to form a trap. So if this queen moves up here, the queen has helped trap blue, so on blue's turn, they will have to go back one space. So whenever you have two of your pieces on a direct line with an opponent's chip right in the middle, that is a trap, and an action would be to either move down a space, or if it's a queen, the queen would have to go all the way back to her throne. Sometimes during play, an opponent will form a trap, and then the player will move their piece away from the center, and they'll form another trap. In this case, red then would have to move down, and then blue would get their turn. One thing a player wants to try to avoid doing is moving into a trap. If blue here moves into a trap and red notices on red's turn, red can take the blue chip, put it anywhere on the outer rim, and then move a chip of theirs to take their regular turn. Sometimes in this game, students think that, oh, I'm forming a trap here, but actually what precedes that is they were moving into a trap. So in this case, red again will be able to take that piece and move it anywhere to the outer rim they so choose. Now another trap is called the triangular trap, and this trap actually forces the opponent to move into another trap. It was kind of funny, one day I was playing a child and they called this the trap of doom. You notice how we formed a triangle and we trapped blue, so blue will have to move back a space, and they can choose either space, and either space they choose to move into, they're moving into a trap. So in this case, red again would be able to take blue, move them anywhere to the outer rim, and then red would get to take their turn. And that summarizes traps. If you like the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up on the bottom. If you have anything you'd like to comment on, maybe for improvement, please leave your comment at the bottom as well. Thank you.